Have you ever gotten a gut feeling about a situation, a prickle on your skin that screamed danger, only to have it turn out exactly as you feared? Or maybe you inexplicably knew your best friend was having a bad day before they even uttered a word. Perhaps you've dreamt of winning numbers or a future event with uncanny accuracy, leaving you shaken and questioning reality itself. These are not mere coincidences. They're whispers from a powerful, often ignored part of you, your intuition. It's that inner compass, that silent knowing, that ancient wisdom pulsing beneath the surface of your everyday life. Throughout history, across cultures and continents, it's been referred to by countless names: the third eye in Hinduism, the daemon by the Greeks, the still small voice in Christianity. But what if you're more intuitive than you think? You see, many people go through life without ever knowing the intuitive power they hold, so let's go over the signs that indicate that you are extremely intuitive. Number 1, the spot-on first impression. We've all experienced it. You meet someone for the first time and an immediate impression washes over you, a sense of warmth, a flicker of distrust, or an inexplicable feeling of familiarity. These initial reactions, often dismissed as fleeting judgments, are the first whispers of your intuition. But now you might be wondering, what exactly is intuition? Intuition is commonly described as the innate understanding or instinctive knowledge that arises without conscious reasoning. One philosopher who explored the concept of intuition in the context of human understanding and social interaction is Immanuel Kant. Kant, a German philosopher of the 18th century, placed great emphasis on the role of intuition in shaping our perceptions and judgments about the world. In his work, particularly in his seminal work, Critique of Pure Reason, Kant distinguished between two types of intuition: sensible intuition and intellectual intuition. Sensible intuition refers to our immediate sensory experiences, such as seeing, hearing, and feeling, while intellectual intuition involves a deeper, non-sensory understanding of concepts and principles. Kant argued that intuition plays a crucial role in our ability to perceive and comprehend the world around us. From a psychological perspective, our ability to understand others is deeply ingrained in the natural social tendencies of human beings. Since ancient times, humans have lived in communities relying on social interactions for survival, cooperation, and emotional support. As a result, our brains have evolved to be highly attuned to social cues, allowing us to perceive and interpret subtle signals in facial expressions, body language, and vocal tones. One manifestation of intuition is the ability to form accurate first impressions. When we meet someone for the first time, our intuition often provides us with immediate insights or gut feelings about that person. These initial impressions can be remarkably accurate, reflecting our subconscious processing of subtle cues such as body language, facial expressions, and energy vibes. Intuition allows us to quickly assess the trustworthiness, warmth, and authenticity of others, helping us navigate social interactions and make snap judgments about whether to approach or avoid certain individuals. While these impressions may not always be rational or based on explicit evidence, they often serve as valuable guides in decision-making and interpersonal relationships. Think back to a time when you met someone and felt an instant dislike, despite their seemingly friendly demeanor. Maybe their smile seemed forced, or their eyes held a hidden glint. Perhaps you couldn't pinpoint why, but something felt off, or how you instinctively knew someone wasn't trustworthy even if they seemed perfect on paper. Did you ignore that feeling, or did you choose to be cautious? Interestingly, research suggests that these initial intuitive hits are often remarkably accurate. Studies have shown that people can form surprisingly insightful judgments about others within a mere fraction of a second, largely based on subtle nonverbal cues we subconsciously pick up on. Your intuition is a master at reading the language beyond words. It can detect inconsistencies in body language, sniff out hidden agendas, and pick up on emotional undercurrents that escape the conscious mind. So if you find yourself consistently able to accurately spot things and form quick impressions about people or situations, it's a strong indicator that you possess a high level of intuition. By trusting your intuitive instincts and learning to listen to your inner voice, you can tap into a deeper level of awareness and understanding that can enrich your life in numerous ways. Number 2, the prophetic dream. Another sign that you have heightened intuition is the prophetic dream. If you ever woken up from a dream feeling strangely unsettled, a vivid scene replaying in your mind with an unsettling clarity, or perhaps you've experienced the opposite, a dream so joyful and full of hope that it lingered long after waking, leaving a warm glow in its wake. These are the whispers of your intuition manifesting in the realm of dreams. Sigmund Freud, an Austrian neurologist and the founder of psychoanalysis, made significant contributions to the understanding of dreams and their psychological significance. Freud proposed that dreams are the royal road to the unconscious, providing access to hidden desires, fears and conflicts that are repressed in the waking state. He believed that dreams serve as a symbolic expression of unconscious wishes and impulses, often rooted in childhood experiences and unresolved conflicts. According to Freud's theory of dream interpretation, dreams contain both manifest content, which are the literal images and events experienced in the dream, and latent content, which are the underlying symbolic meanings and unconscious wishes. Through the process of dream analysis, Freud argued that the unconscious material disguised in dreams could be brought into conscious awareness, leading to insight and healing. Throughout history, dreams have been seen as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind. Dreams are not merely random nocturnal escapades, but windows into the deeper recesses of our psyche, where intuition reigns supreme. In the language of dreams, the subconscious communicates its deepest desires, fears, and truths. It's a realm where archetypes roam free, weaving tales of heroism, transformation, and transcendence. From the pharaohs of Egypt to the shamans of indigenous cultures, dream interpretation has been a cornerstone of understanding the self and predicting the future. Now, before you roll your eyes and dismiss dream interpretation as woo-woo mumbo-jumbo, consider this. Recent studies suggest that dreams can indeed offer valuable insights. Research has shown that dreams can help us consolidate memories, process emotions, and even spark creative problem-solving. The key is to learn the language of your dreams. Not every dream is a prophetic message, but some hold the potential to be powerful guides. Pay attention to recurring themes, strong emotions you experience within the dream, and symbolic imagery that resonates with you. Keeping a dream journal and reflecting on these elements can help you decipher the messages your intuition is sending through the veil of sleep. Remember, the key isn't to take every dream literally. Instead, view it as a metaphorical message, a nudge from your inner wisdom pointing you in a particular direction. The next time you wake up from a powerful dream, don't dismiss it. Instead, see it as an opportunity to tap into the hidden wellspring of knowledge within you. Number 3, the unexplained deja vu. Have you ever walked into a new place and felt an overwhelming sense of familiarity, a feeling of having been here before? Or maybe you've encountered a situation that unfolds in an eerily predictable way, even though you couldn't have possibly known what was coming. These unsettling yet intriguing experiences, often dismissed as mere glitches in the matrix, are whispers of your intuition from beyond the confines of time. The concept of deja vu, that unsettling feeling of familiarity with a new experience, has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. While the exact cause remains a mystery, some intriguing theories have emerged. One relevant discovery in the context of deja vu experiences is the concept of neural misfiring in the brain. Research conducted by Akira O'Connor and his colleagues at the University of St. Andrews suggests that deja vu may occur when there is a discrepancy between the sensory input perceived by the brain and the memory retrieval process. In their study published in the journal Psychological Science, O'Connor and his team found that deja vu experiences are associated with increased activity in the medial temporal lobe, a region of the brain involved in memory formation and retrieval. This heightened activity may lead to a sense of familiarity with a new situation or environment, even though it is being encountered for the first time. Another theory suggests that deja vu might be a hiccup in our memory processing, a brief overlap between a current experience and a similar one from the past. But what if there's more to it? What if deja vu is a glimpse into a parallel reality, a fleeting moment where your intuition bridges the gap between your present and a potential future? These coincidences might be orchestrated by the unconscious mind, a way for our intuition to nudge us towards a specific path. The next time you experience deja vu, don't dismiss it as a random occurrence. Instead, pause and reflect on the situation. Are there any underlying anxieties or decisions on your mind? This is your intuition offering a glimpse of a potential outcome, a nudge towards a specific choice. By paying attention to these seemingly inexplicable moments, you might unlock a deeper understanding of the path your intuition is trying to guide you on. Number 4. The body knows before the mind does. Have you ever gotten a gut feeling about a situation, a gnawing sensation in your stomach that screamed caution even though your logical mind saw no reason for concern? Or perhaps you've experienced a surge of excitement deep within you, a sense of anticipation that propelled you towards a particular decision before you even fully understood why. Imagine a time when you felt a deep sense of unease about a particular situation. Perhaps it was a job interview that seemed too good to be true, or a new acquaintance whose smile never quite reached their eyes. Did you dismiss this feeling as mere anxiety, or did you pause, take a breath, and delve deeper? These physical sensations are not mere coincidences, but manifestations of your intuitive guidance system at work. Our bodies are temples of intuition, speaking to us in the language of sensation. Pay attention to the subtle whispers of your body, for they hold profound wisdom beyond words. For too long we've been conditioned to believe that the mind reigns supreme, that our rational thoughts are the sole source of truth. But what if there's another intelligence at play, an ancient wisdom embedded within our very bodies? Recent research in the field of embodied cognition suggests that intuition isn't just a feeling, it's a complex interplay between the brain, the gut, and the nervous system. Studies have shown that our gut microbiome, the vast ecosystem of bacteria residing in our digestive tract, plays a crucial role in emotional processing and decision-making. This second brain in our gut communicates directly with the central nervous system, sending signals that can influence our mood, energy levels, and even our choices. That gut feeling you experience might not be a mere metaphor. It could be your body's intricate biological network, whispering valuable insights directly to your awareness. When next you're faced with a decision, take a moment to tune into your physical sensations. Is there a tightening in your chest, a flutter of excitement in your stomach, or a subtle wave of calmness washing over you? These bodily signals, often dismissed as background noise, are actually your intuition speaking its language. By learning to decipher these physical cues, you can tap into a powerful source of wisdom that transcends the limitations of rational thought. Number 5. The uncanny premonition. We've all had those moments, a fleeting image, a sudden hunch, a whispered voice within that seems to warn of an impending event. Perhaps you had a strange feeling about a loved one being unwell, a premonition that turned out to be unsettlingly true. Or maybe you experienced a wave of anxiety before a specific route, only to discover later there had been an accident on that very path. These unsettling yet strangely accurate premonitions are your intuition reaching beyond the veil of time and space. The concept of precognition, the ability to perceive future events, has long been relegated to the realm of the fantastical. In African traditional religions such as Yoruba or Vodou, divination practices involving rituals, symbols, and trance states are used to access hidden knowledge and foresee future outcomes. Practitioners of these traditions believe that the spirit world communicates through signs, symbols, and synchronicities that can be interpreted by those with the gift of clairvoyance or divination. However, recent studies have begun to explore the possibility that precognitive experiences might have a basis in reality. Research suggests that the human brain might be capable of processing subtle environmental cues that foreshadow future events, even if we're not consciously aware of them. For example, changes in barometric pressure, barely perceptible shifts in air quality, or even the collective emotional undercurrents of a crowd. Our subconscious mind might be picking up on these seemingly insignificant details and translating them into a sense of foreboding or premonition. Now, this doesn't mean you're suddenly a fortune teller. Premonitions are rarely crystal clear visions of the future. They're more like whispers, nudges from your intuition that something might be amiss. The key is to learn to recognize the feeling, a sudden shiver down your spine, a wave of unexplainable anxiety, or a vivid image that pops unbidden into your mind. Whenever you experience a premonition, acknowledge it and see if there's any underlying context you can connect it to. It could be related to a specific person or situation, or even a nudge from your intuition to take extra precautions or simply be more aware of your surroundings. By honing your ability to recognize these precognitive whispers, you can potentially navigate life's uncertainties with a greater sense of preparedness and perhaps even avoid unforeseen pitfalls. Number 6. Effortless creativity. If you've ever gotten stuck on a creative project, staring at a blank page or canvas in utter frustration, then seemingly out of nowhere, a spark ignites your mind, a burst of inspiration that propels you forward. Or maybe you've experienced that aha moment while brainstorming with a friend, a sudden convergence of ideas that feels almost preordained. This is your intuition collaborating with your conscious mind. For far too long, creativity has been seen as a solely intellectual pursuit, a product of focused thought and deliberate effort. But what if there's another force at play? In ancient Greek mythology, the Muses were goddesses who inspired the creation of literature, science, and the arts. According to the myth, these divine beings would visit individuals and bestow upon them the gift of inspiration, guiding them in their creative endeavors. The idea of the muse embodies the belief that creativity is not solely a product of conscious thought and deliberate effort, but also of a mysterious and elusive force that flows through individuals from beyond their conscious awareness. The muse represents the intuitive aspect of creativity, a source of inspiration that transcends rational understanding and taps into the deeper recesses of the mind. Intuition plays a crucial role in the creative process. Research has shown that periods of focused relaxation, often dismissed as unproductive daydreaming, can actually be hotbeds of creative activity. During these moments, our subconscious mind, where intuition thrives, is free to wander, make connections, and generate unexpected ideas. Think of your intuition as a silent partner in the creative process. It scours the vast library of your experiences, unearths hidden connections, and surfaces forgotten memories. It can bridge the gap between seemingly disparate concepts, sparking novel ideas and solutions. Number 7. The Synchronicity Symphony. Have you ever experienced a series of seemingly random events that converge in a strangely meaningful way? Imagine this. You're pondering a major life decision when suddenly a song on the radio echoes your thoughts. A friend mentions the exact topic you've been contemplating, and a book falls open to a passage that speaks directly to your dilemma. Or maybe you're thinking about a long-lost friend, and then you receive a call from them out of the blue. Or maybe you're struggling to find a specific book only to stumble upon it serendipitously at a second-hand bookstore. Coincidence? Or a subtle message from the universe? These uncanny occurrences, often dismissed as coincidence, is your intuition playing out on the grand stage of the universe. The concept of synchronicity, the meaningful connection between seemingly unrelated events, was first proposed by Carl Jung. He believed that these coincidences weren't random, but rather orchestrated by the unconscious mind, a way for the universe to nudge us in a particular direction. Think of your intuition as a cosmic antenna, attuned to a frequency beyond the reach of the conscious mind. It can pick up on subtle currents of energy, patterns and connections that weave through the fabric of reality. When these unseen forces converge in a way that resonates with your current thoughts, feelings or desires, it manifests as synchronicity. So when you experience a synchronicity, pause and reflect. What were you thinking about before this event occurred? It could be a message from your intuition, a nudge towards a specific path or a sign that you're on the right track. When you pay attention to the symphony of synchronicity playing out in your life, you can gain valuable insights and navigate life's journey with a newfound sense of purpose and direction. Number 8. The knowing without knowing. Before we take a look at how you can actually heighten your intuition, let's understand the 8th sign. You see, within the depths of your being lies a wellspring of wisdom waiting to be tapped into, the realm of inner knowing. In the words of Hermann Hesse, a German-born Swiss poet, in the depth of every soul there is something infinitely precious, something even more valuable than life itself. It is the wellspring of wisdom, the source of intuition, the voice of conscience. Hermann Hesse understands that intuitive faculty transcends intellect and logic, offering insights that originate from a place beyond the conscious mind. You must have found yourself making a decision with absolute certainty, even though you lacked all the logical reasons to do so. Think about the countless times you've made a snap decision that turned out to be brilliant, or you've experienced a deep sense of peace with a particular course of action, despite facing overwhelming external pressure to choose otherwise. These instances of unwavering conviction is your intuition operating at its most potent level, a knowing without knowing. This feeling of inherent wisdom, often dismissed as blind faith or gut instinct, is actually a testament to the vast reservoir of knowledge your intuition possesses. It has access to not just your personal experiences, but also to the collective unconscious, a deep wellspring of ancestral wisdom and universal truths. Think of your intuition as a wise old sage residing within you. It has witnessed countless life cycles, navigated the triumphs and tribulations of your ancestors, and absorbed the collective wisdom of humanity. While the conscious mind struggles to sift through facts and figures, your intuition can tap into this vast reservoir of knowledge, offering a sense of knowing that transcends logic. Whenever you're faced with a difficult decision, don't just rely on the limited data your conscious mind can access. Instead, quiet your thoughts, tune into your inner voice, and allow that feeling of knowing without knowing to emerge. It might surprise you with its clarity and unwavering conviction. Now that you've recognized the whispers of your intuition, it's time to transform those fleeting hunches into a reliable inner compass. But how exactly, you may ask, can you cultivate this powerful inner voice? Cultivating your inner oracle. Practical tools to sharpen your intuition. The answer lies in silencing the symphony of your mind. This is the first step in amplifying your intuition and turning it into a powerful force, shaping your decisions and guiding your life. Our modern lives are a constant barrage of stimuli. News notifications, social media updates, and the ever-present to-do list create a cacophony that drowns out the subtle whispers of intuition. Create dedicated quiet time each day. This could be meditation, spending time in nature, or simply sitting in silence without distractions. During this time, focus on calming your mind and allowing your inner voice to emerge. Next comes embracing the power of journaling. Your intuition often speaks in a language of emotions, fleeting images, and subtle bodily sensations. Keeping a journal allows you to capture these whispers before they fade away. Write down your dreams, recurring thoughts, and any physical sensations associated with your hunches. Over time, patterns will emerge, revealing the unique language your intuition uses to communicate with you. Another thing is to practice active listening. Intuition isn't a passive experience. It's a two-way conversation between your conscious mind and your inner wisdom. The more you actively listen for the messages your intuition is sending, the clearer and louder they will become. Pay attention to those gut feelings, unexpected hunches, and seemingly random thoughts that pop into your head. Don't dismiss them, acknowledge them, ponder their meaning, and see where they lead you. Learn to differentiate between everyday aches and pains and the subtle signals your intuition sends. Techniques like mindful breathing and body scans can help you become more attuned to your body's language. Intuition thrives on a playful and curious mind. Engage in activities that spark your creativity and allow you to explore new ideas without judgment. While intuition can be a powerful guide, it's important to exercise discernment. Don't make life-altering decisions solely based on hunches. Use your intuition as a starting point, then gather information, weigh the pros and cons, and make a balanced decision that incorporates both logic and intuition. Cultivating your intuition is a lifelong process. There will be times when your inner voice is clear and strong, and other times when it seems faint or even silent. Be patient with yourself and trust that your intuition is always working in the background, even when you can't consciously perceive it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.